Yeah, did you answer 11? Come on, what is the answer of 11?
A.
It could be letter A, but what means here malicious? No, it does not work, make sense. Because here malicious, as you know, means, let me help you. Any word has this Latin root, mal means bad or bad conditions, bad temper, like malfunction, malnutrition. You see, malice, malicious. But that means he was a bad person. He was a harmful person. No. That's it. Now, why not to say letter C? He appeared older than he was. As he mentioned here in this sentence, look, he was a slight man, just like very thin, weak nails, of middle height, of of no apparent distinction. So red. And his face with all his petulant lines of lassitude and ill health. So no apparent distinction, it refers to ill health. Lassitude means ill health. And between two dashes, emphasize the information for something before, as I told you in writing structures. So this is emphasize information to tell you more about the ill health and the lassitude, the wear and tear of 40 years, having done with him the work of 50. So he is 40, but he looks 50. That means he appeared older than he was. That's a support letter C, but wait, let's find. Do you have any information that he is a threatening, he is dangerous, he is bad, he is a source of harm or damage to people around him? No, he is wrong. His sickly face looked grotesque to others. And what means grotesque? So do we have anything here that was grotesque to people around him? No, this means love this structure. No, or this is not something good. So no, so it is wrong. Do you feel it?
Yes.
That's why. But do you have any information to see that he was distinct from others in strange ways? He was distinct from others, but not in strange ways. Do you see it? As he said here, no apparent distinction. It means you cannot distinct him from the other people around him. This means opposite, but he didn't mention that this distinction could be strange. So there is no any supported. That's why the question about true, we need something already in the text. Don't guess or don't use your outside knowledge. That's why. So letter C it is supported. Feel it?
Yes.
Now let me tell you a trap. You thought that malicious, it's an adjective from malice, yes?
Mhm.
Not about him. This word not about him. Look, he looked up with a smile. Look, with a smile. If he is bad or good, it's good. In which an onlooker might have detected a spark of malice. So this is what describes the looker, not the narrator. يبقى so the word malicious, it's about anyone can look at him, can see a spark of hate or something bad. Feel it? It's not about the rate. If this word is wrong. And of course, smell for something bad. So malice could be something harm, damage, or hate sometimes. That's all. Let's try the next.
D.
Letter A, no. Let me have.
D.
Letter D, no. طب why not C? Let's prove. He said, describe the conflict. And what is the internal conflict? Means you hate and love at the same moment. Conflict, as you know, just like you are not sure about something or ambiguous, you see, or you have ambiguous feelings. Now let's see. She said she would like someone to speak to her. So she likes and is almost afraid that she will commit that indiscretion. So how she's afraid and at the same time she likes. It's called the conflict. Like, I would like to talk to my father about my college career. See, but I'm afraid he will refuse it. This means conflict, but and the internal conflict. In letter A, there is no conflict, and the B, no conflict. You see, she just like describe her boredom is exquisite and excessive, but conflict, no. So conflict means two opposite ideas at the same moment. That's why. Feel it? So we test you for the conflict, internal conflict, external conflict, as you studied in the GPA. Internal means something inside you. You have two feelings. You would like to do something, but you're afraid from something. External conflict, it's a disagreement between you and someone else. It could be someone else, it could be the society, it could be the idea of the people around you, or it could be the practices of the community around you. So between you and the outside force. But here it's internal. So it's about her. That's why. Right? Now let's jump to the next. Does the questioner support the claim? Where is the claim? Find it and try.
A.
So you think it's A. Let's find what is the claim? The claim of what? Of the text or the critics? Now find the sentence of that. Some critics argue that. So argue here means just like their ideas. So this means the verb of claim. So your claim must be here. Now summarize this sentence. And then Glaz's artwork took a notable turn. And turn means a change in writing, a change in content. When what? When he moved to New York, where his work took on the frantic inspirations of life in that city. That means we need information to support this idea. Which one talks about inspirations of life in that city? Letter D. Yes or no?
Yes.
Let's find. He said his work presents rudimentary elements of two performers, both of whom are adorned with extravagant dresses. So he describes what is happening there to performance in extravagant dresses. A common attire of urban players. Maybe he describes an expression of life or not. Yes. Why is wrong? His work depicts a bright crimson sky that is marked with purples and blues, but it's not about the life in city. It's about the nature around him. You found it? If so, the problem what is the claim? So letter D is correct. So now let's try the next. Read the question first to complete. Let's read first. Let me help you. Let's try. Number one, he said completed. Okay. And as I told you, focus on the transition words in the last sentence. They conclusively conclude. So we need consequence for reasons. So he said this a fact, like a fact. So cause extension figures given are merely estimates. So all of these figures estimates, approximation. It's about not exact that have been arrived at by using Fossil's records. Okay, so we need fact here to prove all of these. Let's find lowest proportion of granular lost. So lowest what? Here we have big numbers. Look for this name of geological periods. In this period, ended in this time. After it, 57, 80, 75, 75. So we have big numbers. So for how lowest the proportion? Most of them higher than the half. But that is means it's not lowest. But look for letter D. After the four extinctions, most were lost. And all of them, most or not. Look. Either lost or not. So lost, because big numbers. Feel it? That's it. So letter D could support most of them. Now let's see. Highest number of species were lost during Permian. What is Permian here? This one. Is this one is the highest one? Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
You see? It is 6. Yes or no? And year 57, year 56, but it's okay, but it's not 6. All right, but this does make sense for all of them. That's why they conclude for all the figures, not only one. That's why I'm telling you the briefest fact. So extension figures, he didn't mention in the sentence about this one only. This is a big trap in the exam. Here we're talking general. Here talk about specific. So all of them. And that's why he said after the 4, all the table. If this means this one, it's a specific point, but the text for all. That's why. Feel it?
Yes.
So letter D is the best one. Now let's jump to the next. We'll answer this one and then we'll go for fun now.
C.
You would like to make it C, but for me, I see C is wrong. Why? Let's check. What did they conclude? This part. So only focus in this part. Because he said we need to support their conclusion. The genetic diversity is more pronounced, more clear, more proved in cases of reproduction. When it happens interspecifically than when it happens intra. So go to the text and find what is mentioned by that. You will find it in letter A. So genetic diversity of both is higher, look, in hybrid zones than in non-hybrid. يبقى so hybrid refers to enter specifically. في catch.
Yeah.
That's why, as he mentioned here, enter, look, the chance of this one of interspecific reduction is a more in hybrid. He said higher in hybrid, as he mentioned higher in. That's why, number one, find the conclusion and stop on it and summarize it. Now go to find any information to support this one. If you go to the table, you will find it. So I can answer from the table or from the text. He said in the question, in combination with data from the table. That is means I can use the information table or text because both of them supported it. Because the table came to support an idea. Now go to find the hybrid and the non-hybrid. Is it bigger or not? Here, for example, this one, the C and this is one. So 28, 11, 14, this. That was mentioned here, as he mentioned for the conclusion. That's why. If so higher or not, it's higher. If so, it must be letter A. All right, no problem. Let's stop this question. And you can keep the rest for your homework at the end of the PDF. And when you finish it, tell me at any moment that you did to send you the new next model. All right?
Okay.
And what do you do with the vocab book? Do you study from it or not?
Yes.
Yes. And I'm going to send you some notes for the structure. You can revise them. Deal? Yes. So study as much as you can and stay safe and happy all the time. Inshallah. And now, meet you next time. Bye bye to you.